next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Setting him on the dive. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. His first throw is an interception. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, third and long. Lasers this one, deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Purdy to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here's a quick pass. Cut outright. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 11 brings up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. These last 2 snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
On 3rd down, Purdy driving across the 15-yard line. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They scrape off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. Here's another for it. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's the end of our opening quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
Nice. Hey, check that. Street.
Lone back gets the handoff. Drifts away from one. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboys. Take over.
Back-to-back carries here. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19, go.
They give it to him again. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready? 19-18.
Pass play coming here. Intercepted in the end zone. Riley Moss with the pick. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
Here's Purdy to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
So from closer than comfortable to their end zone, it is 2nd and long.
18. What's up? Yellow.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fields this at the 42. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Niners' 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
On first down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Okay, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Go! Hey, smash front row. 18.
Here's the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go. Ready.
They give it to him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal.
Here we go. Set. Bronco waiting.
Throwing from the gun. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Trying the right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi's Stadium. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Get set. On 18. Watch out. Box.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up fourth and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Running it now out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 7 by 7 by.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
On the left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
To throw here on first down. Complete out to the right. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go. 70 Lions. First name 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 18-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
The tight end going in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Outside. 18.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
28-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Handoff now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 34-yard line.
Do not.
From the gun is Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure coming. It is caught left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
70 race, 70 lying. 18, pioneer.
Here's the backup. First throw. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's Diamador.
You know, Kay, we worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer and talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
18, watch out. Bring it on.
Here he goes, third and long. He's on target, Watkins. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
18, watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got a man left. He's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Get set, get set. Up.
They'll run here following the penalty. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers parlay the interception into points.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly
this play going under review by the officials. And his instincts right on for that one. Took a second look at it and ends up changing the call. Purdy to throw it. Caught out wide. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Down. Count.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19. Check. Bounce. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Set. Nice. Viking 18.
Back to the well again. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Stephanie! Go!
He'll look to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
That's good.
They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Next! Hello.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Brought in right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A gain of 15 there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready!
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! touchdown! The Lions now within one score in the fourth. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. They did it! He made the interception! And the Lions have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. He's dropping back to throw. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready, Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, it's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? To the air on 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw it. Got his man. Watkins has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, they'll run. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
33-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers holding a 4-point lead. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Get set. Watch out.
Another carry for him. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He's back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now run here from the gun. Running in the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
35, Lions 24. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. Craft all 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
60 vices. 60 vices.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
18, Pioneer.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18, Rattler 8, Hunter. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now. Throw left side, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Steady.
Still sticking with the passing game. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
On the set.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. There it is. They get the 2 that they needed. And now it comes down to, the simple task, Brock, of recovering an onside kick and then gearing your kicker up for a heck of a field goal.
Yeah, but you don't live in that world, Kate, when you're down on that field. You live in the moment right now. You took care of business. You did what you had to do to make this a 3-point game. And now it's about executing that onside kick. But you're right, the kicker, he's thinking about his onside kick first and hoping to get this ball so he can boot what would be an incredibly long field goal.
Oh, did the Lions get to that one? Yes, they got it back. All right, partner. Well, they have momentarily, at the very least, pulled this game back from the jaws of defeat. Now they have to get the kicker within range to tie it and force the extra frame.
Kate, you know that kicker is so ready. Just ran out there and delivered the picture-perfect onside kick. Now, on offense, go get them down there. Put him within range, and he's going to drill it, no problem.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Connects on one with Jamison Williams. He finds space, middle of the field, and he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
49ers 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yellow. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
118, watch out! Yellow.
Here he is to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Yellow.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Lions come up with the interception that clinches the win. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.